Welcome to the SmartPath with Ms.Lee on the Block 105 Radio and SoCal Radio, your motivational business coach, assisting you with elevating your life as well as your business mindset. So stay tuned on the SmartPath.
Closer to my dream. It's Christmas time, let joy move your feet. Feel that rhythm, groove to the beat. Flow to the music, let the night stay sweet. Love and laughter fill the street. Clap once, clap twice, yeah. Holiday rhythm feels so nice. Step left, up right. We dancing all Christmas night. It's Christmas time, let joy move your feet. Feel that rhythm, groove to the beat. Flow to the music, let the night stay sweet. Love and laughter fill the street. Clap once, clap twice, yeah. Holiday rhythm feels so nice. Step left, step right. We dancing all Christmas night. Clap once, clap twice. Holiday rhythm feels so nice. Step left, step right. We dancing all Christmas night. It's Christmas time, let joy move your feet. Feel that rhythm, groove to the beat. Flow to the music, let the night stay sweet. Love and laughter fill the street. Yeah. Clap once, clap twice. Yeah, holiday rhythm feels so nice. Step left, come on, step right. Be dancing all Christmas night. Once, clap twice. Yeah, holiday rhythm feels so nice. Step left, come on, step right. We dancing all Christmas night. Once, clap twice. Yeah, holiday rhythm feels so nice. Step left, come on, step right. We dancing all Christmas night. Once, clap twice. Yeah, holiday rhythm feels so nice. Step left, come on, step right. We dancing all Christmas night.
Good morning and welcome to the SmartPath with Ms.Lee. On today's show, we have the marvelous, very talented, multi-talented Mr. Joe Busby. Welcome. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing excellent. So happy to be with y'all.
I'm so happy that you came out. Just so the listeners know, I have known Joe Busby since we were toddlers. I know he's older than me, but we were at the same church growing up, and I'm so happy to see where he's at today. And I wanted to bring him on the show because the holidays are coming up, and Joe, you have something amazing that is dropping, and I want you to go ahead and tell me, what is it?
Yeah, it actually dropped on Friday the 14th, but it's a Christmas holiday album, and it's entitled A Kansas City Christmas for Mama.
A long
really
title. What's the meaning of that? Is there a meaning behind that title?
Yeah, so my family, they originate from Kansas City, Missouri. And a few years ago, my mom would come out and spend Christmas with me and my sister. And part of those Christmases is always me behind the piano playing stuff. And she's been asking me for years just to do one song, record one song for her. So I decided to record a song, which is actually one of the songs on the album, and that ended up turning into 20 songs that I had to bring down to 8 songs. So it's just really something that's like my love song to Kansas City. Our childhood Christmases was always there. And I asked her the question, what was her favorite Christmas in her life? And she mentioned one of them when all of her siblings, she's the oldest of 9.
Wow.
Um, so yeah, so all of her siblings were inside my grandma's little yellow house, and all the grandkids were there, and that was her favorite Christmas. So it's kind of an ode to the city of Kansas City, Missouri, and also something so that my mom could have an entire Christmas album dedicated to her.
And that's what you did. So
That's
that's
exactly what I did.
that's why the title is what it is. It makes so much sense. I knew it was going to be something personal because that's a
Hmm.
personal name. And you
Right.
dedicated 8 songs to your mother on this, or you have 8 songs, holiday songs on
There's
this
eight
album.
songs on there, correct? Yes.
And I'm going to let
Then
the go ahead.
no, I said the entire album was dedicated to her. But as we started developing the music and I had the different artists come in, we just wanted something really so that Kansas City can celebrate. So it's really a local push in the city of Kansas City, and then all of my family's from Kansas City. So there's that tie there. That again, the intention was not to make it an album that I was going to release. That got encouraged later by other artists that I dealt with. But yeah, that's exactly why I kept it personal with the title.
Well, I'm glad that you did because it has meaning to it. And I'm always
Absolutely.
talking about something has to have meaning to it for it to make sense. And the title makes
Right.
sense. And it's actually,
Hmm.
it seems like it's so private. Like you're sharing an intimate moment with us that's dedicated to your mother. And I love it. And I
Right.
heard some of the songs, and I think that I think this is gonna be a smooth holiday because that's the
Oh,
feeling I
cool.
get from it.
Absolutely.
So
And I wrote the music in the vein of how the music that my mother likes.
I like that,
Mhm.
and we're gonna play some of the songs today for the listeners because I want to make sure that we leave all of your handles and that they get a taste because this is aired on Southern California and then it's on 35 stations country. I mean 35 countries it's aired on because it's satellite radio. So many individuals celebrate the holidays that I just really thought this was a great time to get you on the show so that you can show us all of your work and let us into the piece of Joe Busby behind the scenes musical collective because that's what it's called.
So happy.
Joe
So happy to do it.
Busby Musical Collective. I love that
Correct.
because it's you and you do everything. So what do you do outside of the other artists? What is your part? What is your role in it?
So the I call it the collective because as some people know, I've dealt with many artists. I've produced and wrote for many artists over the years, and so I call it the collective because these are all artists that I've either produced with, played in concert with, and it's just kind of one of those things. Whenever they were in town, I called them up and have them because not all of them are local. They're all on tour. For instance, like the lady that's singing the first single that I have called Holiday Steppin', her name is Jolene Lamar. She's from Sacramento, but she's also background singer for Tori Kelly. So when Tori Kelly was out here, I was able to kind of get her into the studio. And so it's all the different musicians, session musicians, and singers that I've worked with throughout the years on different projects. So that's where the collective comes from. On this album, I write and I produce all of the songs, but I play the keyboards and some drums throughout the album. But every album that's coming out, I'll be the main keyboard player, and I
And
write
you're
everything.
and you're the writer. I didn't know that about
Yes.
you. That is so awesome. I knew you played the keyboard. I knew you was very endowed with music, but I didn't know that you were also the writer behind the songs
Hmm.
that I heard. That's awesome, Joe.
Right. Awesome. Thank you.
That's good. I love that. Let's see here. So we're gonna the intro. Explain to me the intro, the song that we let the audience listen to. What is that? What is the meaning of the intro song?
Yeah, so that was holidays. That was Holiday Steppin'. It was actually a song that I wrote for Tori Kelly, and I wanted it just to be a demo for her. But I wanted to write something that's really catchy. So in my mind, I was thinking more of the Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas," but jazz. Um, and the title comes from Two Steppin', which is famous in Kansas City. So it was something. My idea was this was going to be that one song that people from the Midwest and people from even down here, the two step, would kind of gravitate to, create a two step, make it go viral. So that
So,
was the whole thing. That's why it's called Holiday Steppin'.
well, I was thinking when you said that, I was like, Joe, what's the dance step to it? And you said you want someone else to create it. Because
I
I
want
was like,
someone
oh.
else to create it, right? I'm a b-boy, so I can't be spinning on my head.
Because
That
I
ain't gonna
sure
work.
was going to say, okay, we need to see the video so we can learn how to do this stepping.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I actually made a request on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, for anyone that wants to create it. Let me know and just knock it out.
I wish I could dance. Oh, it'll be two
Mhm.
left feet. It ain't gonna go viral for the right reasons. I'll tell you that. But I'm looking forward to that. So you are a man of many different things. So of course, you're on the show so that we can go ahead and get your Christmas album out there. And as I was telling the audience earlier, we're going to be playing different songs throughout the segment to help you get the word out because I want your song to be played on the airwaves. And I also want them to know you have other businesses. So you're so talented. You do other things. And I just want you to go ahead, feel free to tell me a little bit about your home inspection business.
Right. So my primary business outside, I work at a church out in San Bernardino called the Wayward Outreach. So involved in their media and involved with their Bible college and education program. That's kind of what I'm over. But I also own a home inspection business that I started this year called True Vantage Home Inspections. I've been a licensed inspector for about 3 to 5 years now, and I
Really?
decided that, yeah, absolutely. But I live out here in the IE, and the company I was working for had me driving out to Long Beach and Carson and stuff every single day.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
just prayed about it, and at the beginning of the year, God said, "Yo, it's time for you to launch out on your own, make it happen." So I did so. I'm a solo inspector right now, but the goal is to have about 5 to 10 inspectors by this time next year.
And how's it
So I
going
love
for
doing it.
you? You just did it this year. You heard the word and you stepped out. So how is it going? I know it's raining and cold now, but how did your first year do?
My first year, I actually did 10% over my what I forecast to do. In any business,
Good
as
for
you know, it's about
you.
trying to get the clients and stuff like that, and all of that, and get the reputation out there. I'm not a big company, and there's travel and all that kind of stuff. But I was able to get in any business. You want repeat customers and you want word of mouth.
Referrals.
That's the best. Yeah, referrals is how we make it. So I've been really blessed to have a lot of referral business, and that's just because I keep everything integral. So yeah, I did 10% over my forecast. So that's a good look for anybody in the first
Heck
year to
yeah.
be
I didn't even want to
10%
interrupt you.
over.
I'm sitting here smiling like, dang, that is awesome because you listened
Yeah,
and you heard him say, go ahead
absolutely,
and go for it. And I know that
absolutely,
you're a man of faith. So when that happens, he just steered you right where you needed to be on your own.
absolutely,
And
absolutely.
that's amazing. So it's called True Vantage Home
Right,
Inspection.
True Vantage. Correct.
Okay. And I want you guys to know that we're going to leave all of his contact information on my page. I will tag him on his IG page. And, my IG is coach_Ms.Lee. So that's coach_Ms.Lee. So run over. If you're not following me, go ahead and follow me because I will be posting Joe's information. And I really want you guys to make sure you tap in and you get his Christmas holiday stepping. I want to hear that. I want to
Yeah,
see someone create a two-step to it. I love a good line dance. I can't make them
absolutely,
up, but I can follow instructions.
absolutely. That's right. That's what I got nephews for.
Man, they not gonna teach me nothing. They not gonna teach me no dance steps. What else do you have going on? Because it's a lot more to you than and you're being so humble right now. I know you had another radio interview. See, he's in demand, and but I want you to just open up and just tell me what else you got. You don't have to hold back. What else do you do? What do you do for fun?
Yeah,
What do you do for fun?
really.
Yes.
So I am such as many people think because I try to make sure everyone feel comfortable in a crowd. I am such the introvert, so I am so boring. I am so boring. If I can sit in my backyard, barbecue all day, and read a book and sample different coffees,
Oh,
I'm
that's
great.
nice. You're
I'm great.
you love coffees, huh?
Absolutely. So one of my ideas, well, one of the things I'm going to be launching next year is a podcast
Mm-hmm.
called Coffee, Christ, and Crates.
Okay.
So, and basically what I'll be doing is, I'm also a DJ. I've been DJing since I was 12 years old. And so, people that know me in the music industry know that I can tell a sample from a song and I can tell you what album it is and what track it is.
See, check
So
you out.
what I wanted to so what I wanted to do was to go to a local music store, pick up an album, talk about the album while I'm talking about the album and the music and how it influenced me and all that kind of stuff. Try out some new coffee, so and then tie in the different album or the title of the album into something that's I can inspire people through scripture along with that. So
You
that's why
know,
I call it, Coffee, Crates, and Christ.
but I love that you're taking everything that you love and you're
Hmm.
encompassing it into one genre just so that you can have everything that is like the making of Joe. This is Joe. I'm into music. I like my coffee and I love my Lord. And I'm going to share it all with you on my new platform. I love that, Joe.
Absolutely.
I love that because
Absolutely.
that's
and,
you.
and that helps me out because I don't really have to do big marketing for it and anything because it's just what I do, right? Either way, I'm going to be listening to albums, I'm going to be drinking coffee, and I'm going to be in I'm going to be in the Bible. So this makes it just so much easier. I always I always think like this: if God is going to lead it, then if He gives me the vision, He'll have the provision. I don't really try to follow trends and stuff like that. It's whoever wants to hear my voice and is attracted to my voice and what I do, then they're gonna follow. So I never go in thinking, yo, I'm gonna hit 1 million followers by this. I'm like, no, I'm gonna just sit down and talk about stuff I want to talk about.
Exactly.
That's why I'm true to myself. And then, if it blows up, that's great. If not, I know that I satisfied my call that
Yeah,
God gave me.
because you're going to reach who it was meant to reach regardless.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
that's the
So,
biggest thing about it because it's hard. Sometimes you feel like when you're doing this type of business that you're just speaking to yourself. You may not
mhm,
have a guest to go back and forth with, and you may have to carry the show on your own. But as long as you
absolutely.
stated, stay true to yourself,
Hmm.
he's going to make a way. He's going to provide the
Absolutely.
audience. He's going to provide the feedback. He's going to provide everything you need. And I have learned
Right.
that so much throughout my life that he leads me no matter what.
Sure.
And I am
Absolutely.
an entrepreneur like you. And I've
Hmm.
tried different things and I speak to God on the regular every time I'm about to start something. And sometimes when they fail, I'm like, dang, did I hear him wrong? Did I hear it right?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times it's always, I mean, not, but it's always the right time. It's like I learned something from that I needed to, that carried me to where
Right.
I'm at today. Like I could tell
Absolutely.
you,
Because people mess up and think that when they're starting a business, that's the business that they're going to retire in.
yeah.
And we at some point we kind of picture that. But look, I've been like on the high ends of like multi-level marketing and
Mm-hmm.
stuff done fell through, and I've done all the stuff, right? But it's in sales, it's about selling yourself. So I'm successful in sales because I know how to sell myself. And so in that way, it doesn't matter what business I'm doing, I'm selling myself. And then I don't look at anything as failures. I've been in the game long enough to know that, God, this is what you told me to do. I was obedient to it. I gave 1,000%.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to close that business out, that's cool. That's fine with me because that wasn't my idea in the first place. My job is to find out what is it that you wanted me to learn in that venture.
Exactly.
And that takes me.
Exactly. And that is actually something I would strongly suggest individuals do with everything in life, not just business. Everything from jobs, relationships, people you encounter. What was I supposed to get out of this? What was I supposed to
Right.
just learn the lesson or be the blessing? Because it's going to be one or the other. You're either going to be blessed in it, bless someone else with it, or you're going to learn from it. And I just think
Absolutely.
that you said something about you're just going to be yourself, and that's because you're authentic. That's why
Mhm.
it's easy for you to do that. When you keep
Absolutely.
when you keep yourself with authenticity, I can never say that word.
Mhm.
Authenticity.
Authenticity.
Yeah,
There it is.
authenticity. Thank you. When you stay
Mhm.
in those energy, when you stay in that energy, and you
Mhm.
don't have to fake it. You don't have to try to please nobody. You don't have to try to impress, and you don't have to worry about failing because you know this is who you are. And you, like you said, I gave it my best. I followed instructions, and now it's time for me to tap out because now whatever it was I was supposed to do, it's apparently done now. And now it's time to
Mhm.
go into, because that's the hardest thing I think I find. It's hard for me to walk away from certain uh, businesses. So I'm glad you said that when you said that. When I open a
Yeah.
business, I put my 110, 115 into it. So if I have to close a business, I that means I feel like that's part of me that I'm chopping off or I'm allowing to die, and it takes me so long to wrap it up. And that's
Right.
my
Right.
learning lesson actually, to learn how to
But
let
that's
go.
that's that's what pruning is for, right? It's one of
Mhm.
those things where it's like you don't cut off and it's like a total end. You cut it, you pruning a bush, it's
Mhm.
so that it can have stronger growth, right? In a different area. And that's how I look at anything. At the end of the day, God knows my needs. He knows that I want to leave something behind. I only have one child, so I want to leave something of posterity behind for my child.
Mhm.
Um, but at the end of the day, I'm performing for an audience of one. It's God. This is what you told me to do, and so you make it happen the way you want it to happen. When it's ready to tap out, I know I gave my all, and of course
Yeah.
it hurts because you put so much energy behind it, right? And you have your own expectations for the performance of that business, but hey, it's at the end of the day, as long as I know that I did what God told me to do, there's no regrets.
No
I just put a
regrets.
1,000% into it, no regrets.
And I like that because that's how I live. I don't want to,
Absolutely.
I try a lot of different things in business. I always do. But I think that that's really what I'm called to do. I'm called
Hmm.
to work for myself, to be an entrepreneur, to create. And I thrive in that atmosphere where a lot of people probably wouldn't like to create on their own because it's not easy as people think. Like being an
That's
entrepreneur,
right.
working for yourself, you have to write your own manual, your own playbook, and you have to make
Hmm.
sure that it's alignment with rules and regulations and all types of other policies. So I don't know. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. So I that's why I know that I'm built for that. just like you.
Yeah.
You have your barbecue, in case he didn't say it, everyone, but he does barbecue as well. And you have your home inspector, and then you have your love, your music. You know,
Right.
that's three different
Which I stepped away
totally.
for a while.
You did? For how
You
long?
know. So I've been producing for a long time, but I stepped away from producing for at least 15 years.
Oh, wow.
So I was always writing, and I've always, toured as a musician for other artists. But in terms of being in the industry, I pulled out of it, probably over 15 years ago. Part of it was because I kind of wanted to focus on ministry, so I ended up going to Bible college and then seminary, and got my various degrees in that realm. So I didn't want to be stuck as just a musician. But I've always been doing music. But in terms of this industry thing, I pulled out for a little bit to focus on some other things, and so now I'm back in it. It's still kind of, like stretching it out a little bit, and going outside of myself, because at this point I'm like, I don't want to be like this artist that's out there on the Grammy Awards and doing videos. I don't want to be that guy. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I have some sort of footprint on this earth of things that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
So music is one of those things that will outlast me. And I have so much creative juices going right now in terms of the music thing. I'm just dishing out as much music as I can that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I decided not to. I would have been picked up by a label, but I didn't want to. So I created my own label, so I can kind of control the direction of my career.
Exactly.
In that realm. And then I could take full ownership of what I'm doing. But again, when I decided to come back in, it wasn't like it was when I was, 19, 20, 21, where I just wanted to be the next big thing and make all this money doing it. As you grow, I'm like, you know what? People that know me have been asking me for album projects for years. This is something that I can leave behind. I got a Christmas album. I'll have another one next year, but I have a Christmas album that my family can put into their Christmas
And
rotation
relate to
for the rest of their lives.
Exactly, for generations. And and it's so personal. It's like they can totally relate to it. How long? Okay, so you were out for 15 years. How long have you been back in?
In terms of producing and writing? Yes. So really, about a year. There's a song on this album called "My Gift Back to You," which was the original song that the whole idea was I was going to record a song, copy it onto wax, because me and my mom, we both listen to records. I was going to put it on a record, and that was going to be her Christmas gift this year. That was it. That's all I wanted to do. But some industry people kind of heard where I was doing, prayed about it, and then things just kind of like fell into place. The artists were coming in, and they dealt with other different artists. They would call me up and say, "Yo," my nickname is Buzz, by the way. "Yo, Buzz, what you doing? Where you at?" And I'm like, "Yo, I'm at church. So, come by the church. We got a studio in the church, and let's do some stuff. I got some material." And I just kind of delve into it. And then when the Holy Spirit started giving me like more and more music, it became a thing. And so I knew, I was pretty resolute that this is something that I was led to do.
So I want you to share, if you don't mind. We're gonna play some music. Which one are you gonna allow us or share with us today? What's the name of it? And what's it? And kind of just tell me, like, what's behind it? What's the meaning of it?
Sure. So the entire album is available streaming now, but the one we heard earlier was Holiday Step, and that's the main single that's out there. And then the next one is called My Gift Back to You. A good friend of mine, Kevin Lowe, He's the lead singer on that. He sings background vocals for everybody, but he's known for being one of John Legend's main background singers. So
So
him
you
and his
got
wife are
some
both on
hitters
this
on
album.
your album, huh?
I got hitters. I got some hitters, absolutely.
You know
And
that's on my birthday thing. Not to cut you off, but I heard you say you and your mom like to listen to the vinyl, and I literally just put that down as a gift. One of my daughters, she said she's gonna buy me a record player because I love albums, and I still have some from back in the
absolutely.
90s. They were in a little crate, and the daughter who's gonna buy me the record player for my birthday gift, she came down from Vegas and
Hmm.
found my stash, and she did this probably like a year or so ago and took my albums. Well, she had already purchased her album player, and I was like, why did she take those albums? I didn't even realize that that was a thing anymore.
Absolutely. It sure is.
And so when you said that, I was like,
Absolutely.
yep, I'm definitely going to get a vinyl of this holiday season.
Yeah, get that, and then I'll tell you a couple of spots locally that you can plug into and actually buy vinyl. So yeah, I'm a vinyl guy. I've always been a vinyl guy. Um, yeah, so that was the that was the whole thing. I just wanted my mom to have a record, and that was it. But it flew into this. So the song that My Gift Back to You again was a song that I had recorded for her, and what I was thinking at that time was I wanted to do my style. Well, you grew up with me in church, so you know I play keyboards and drums,
Hmm.
and I wanted to do my take on Little Drummer Boy, that song. And I'm like, well, you know, no one's done something where they're playing the piano for God, so let me do that. And that's what the song is basically. It's the idea is me sitting at the foot of Jesus playing my piano for him.
I love that. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing that. See, I love when you do that because, yes, they're going to hear the song, but now they're going to see why you made the song. Why did you write the song? Why is the song evolving the way it is? And
Absolutely. And it is my thing just because, I wanted to make sure not everything is going to be gospel or Christian music type of thing, but every album that I do is going to have that connection because I don't want my family, if they're listening, and the audience when they're listening, to just think of Christmas and gift wrapping. I'm really big on, no, there's a reason why we're celebrating this holiday. And so this is my thing, unapologetically. Jesus,
as
this
you
is my
should.
gift back to you. I can't do a lot for you because you own the world, but you gave me this gift, and this is just my token of appreciation to give back to you. So that's the second single that was released on the album.
Wait, did you say Jesus or your mom? Maybe I misunderstood.
My gift back to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is definitely a Jesus piece, but
Okay. Because I thought I heard you say,
absolutely a
Jesus,
piece.
this is my gift back to you. And I was like, oh, okay. Wait. And then I said, Mom, wait a minute. Okay, I got that. I
Oh,
like that.
Fingers on the keys, a prayer begins to rise. Notes like whispers reaching past the skies. Every chord I play is a hymn in disguise, a gift to the giver of my life. I'm playing for you, Jesus, every sound I choose, each melody a thank you for the grace I couldn't lose. The rhythm of my soul, the harmony of truth. This piano is my gift back to you. Some play for stages, for fortune, is my way of saying I'm never my own. I'm playing for you, Jesus. Every sound I choose, each melody a thank you for the grace I couldn't lose. The rhythm of my soul, the harmony of truth. This piano is my gift back to you. When silence falls, you still hear my song. Even broken notes, you make them strong. So let this music rise like incense through the night. My heart on these keys, my soul in the light. I'm playing for you, Jesus. Every sound I choose, each melody a thank you for the grace I couldn't lose. The rhythm of my soul, the harmony of truth. This piano is my gift back to you. I'm playing for you, Jesus. Every sound I choose, each melody I thank you for the grace I couldn't lose. The rhythm of my soul, the harmony of truth. This piano is my gift back to you. I'm playing for you, Jesus. Every sound I choose, each melody I thank you for the grace I couldn't lose. The rhythm of my soul, the harmony of truth. This piano is my gift back to you. This piano is my gift back to you.
Right.
So that one is
So
the gift to Jesus. I love that. So that's what
that's
the
a gift to
audience just
Jesus.
heard.
Hmm.
And then
Absolutely.
you have, I know the whole thing is out right now, and
Hmm.
we're gonna touch bases on your. I want you to play one more. So I
Sure.
want you to just tell me which one you would like the audience to listen to.
Sure. So, um, the the one that I really love is called KC Magic, um, and this was another song that was kind of a two-step idea,
Oh,
but the because most people ain't been to Kansas City, all the songs is kind of painting a picture, an intimate picture of my childhood spending Christmas in Kansas City. So you can take away bits and pieces. You know, those of us that grew up here in SoCal, you don't know nothing about waking up to Christmas with snow on the ground and things like that. But there's parts of it we can all sit there going to grandmama's house and all the kids running around and all that kind of stuff. So KC Magic is the other single. It was my love song to Kansas City my time with both sides of my family, since my dad and my mother were both born and raised in Kansas City, is something both sides of the family can grab to. Um, and it's sang by an amazing vocalist named Angie Cook. She's from LA, but she lives in New York now, and she's a vocal coach. And she absolutely murdered the song. So that's the third single on the album that I want everyone to kind of cling to.
I love that. I love that so much. So
Mhm.
KC Magic, Kansas City Magic. Okay, and
Absolutely.
that's another stepper song. So that means we're gonna
That's
need.
another stepper song.
That means we need two dance steps, two dance routines.
And this is more Motown sounding
Okay.
from what everyone's kind of telling me. So it's something that, Big Mama and Auntie and them can dance to as well.
All right. So you guys hear that? The call is to go ahead and create a line dance off of these songs, which is the Holiday
Right.
Steppin' and KC Magic, and tag Joe. Joe, leave your handle. Where do you
Yeah.
want them to
So
tag you at?
yeah, I'm on everywhere, so you can pretty much tag if you on Spotify, whatever. But my IG handle is Busby Collective 04. So Busby Collective 04. And you'll be able to. That's where everything's kind of leading to right now.
Okay. Is that the same that is Facebook as well?
So I don't have a Facebook page for this yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kind of just dealt with because I'm not on Facebook all the time. So normally the stuff that's posted on Facebook is from my IG page.
What about TikTok? Because that's normally where those line dances take off at. Are you on TikTok?
Creating a TikTok, and I'm not on
Oh my
TikTok.
God.
This is what it is. I felt before all this, I was too grown for TikTok.
I know.
Because that's something
I
that my
did
niece
too.
and nephew comes in here and does. So I don't, but I know I'm going to have to. But there is a dedicated YouTube page.
Oh,
that,
yes. Go ahead. What's that?
People are kind of gravitating to. So YouTube is there. So it's the same thing. It's the Joe Busby Musical Collective. That's it. Just go on there on YouTube Music or whatever and fly it on there.
Okay, so IG is just Busby Collective 04, right?
Mhm.
Or is it the Joe Busby Collective 04?
No, it's just Busby Collective
Okay.
04.
That's for IG. And YouTube is the Joe Busby Collective
Musical Collective.
Musical
It's the whole
Collective.
band name. Mhm.
Okay. So don't worry, everybody, if you didn't catch those. I am going to have it on my page. It'll be spelled correctly, spelled out with links, and then you can just click it and go from there. I want you guys out there to go out. And how can they purchase it? I know you said it's everywhere, but where do you want them to go to purchase it?
So it's streaming. So I did no prints of it yet, but
Okay.
you can go to iTunes and buy it and buy the tracks, or Amazon Music and download the tracks.
Okay. So it is streaming though.
But it's a completely digital album, correct?
Everything is like this. I gotta catch up to this whole streaming thing. Like, I don't even think I've been inside a store to purchase clothes in about 3 years. Everything's
See?
online. Everything's online.
And so, how do you listen to your music?
Online. I listen to Pandora. Are you on Pandora?
I'm on everything. I'm on Pandora.
Okay.
I'm on.
Then you're gonna be
Apple
on my
Music.
playlist.
That's right. Right. I want everyone to make a playlist and make sure that I'm on that playlist. So.
Why does that help you?
Whatever you.
Does it help you?
Yes.
It does. Okay.
Yes. So whenever and this is kind of what I'm learning from being away from the business for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the rotations and the plays that people play, like my family just kind of like they just take the whole album and put the album on shuffle and just repeat it all day, even if they're not listening to it. But that kind of helps the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, if people, when they see that you created a playlist, your own Christmas or holiday playlist, and my name is added on there, that's another thing that helps the algorithm.
Oh, good. See, I'm learning. I don't know anything about this. So this is great that you're saying that, because I will make sure that I download it on my Pandora. So you guys out there, he said it's on all of the platforms. So make sure whatever platform you use, this holiday season is coming up. You want to make sure that you're laughing and dancing and partying with your family in a Jesus type of way too. So you're going to go ahead and download the playlist and do your KC Magic Steppin', your holiday steppin', and then the My Gift. He said it's 8 albums. He only left us with 3. I mean, 3 songs. So I'm just throwing out the ones that he left us with so that you guys can go stream these and let the algorithm, however you say the word, bring it up so that Joe.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what you get from that, but I'm sure you get something because I always hear artists talking about their streams. So I'm just praying that it does something for you.
It helps because the industry's been that way. When I was first in the record industry, it was about how many albums or CDs the people buy, and then you get what called points on that. So say, for instance, someone bought a $13 CD. If you're the writer and the artist and produced it, you'll get, let's say, $1 or $2 from that album. It's an exaggeration, but that's how it used to work. So, if you get $1 for every album, sell 1 million albums, that's $1 million.
So now it's streams.
It ain't like that no more.
But now
everything is streaming.
Yeah.
Because people are not buying physical CDs and records and stuff anymore. And so now the total industry has changed, and it takes you, in order for you to get any monetization, it takes a certain amount of streams, just like anything on a podcast or on our YouTube channels and stuff. It takes us a certain amount of subscribers and streams before the monetization part comes into play.
That's true.
That's how that helps. But right now, I just kind of want to get my name out there because I have 3 other projects coming out next year, and they're all different genres of music. That's why I didn't put my name out there. It's just Joe Busby. It's the Musical Collective. I have different artists and stuff on
I see.
different projects.
I see.
Right? So the next project that I'll have scheduled for, I believe, next March is more of a smooth jazz thing. So it's more instrumental, more, kicking back, dancing in the living room.
Well, I like that because I don't know if you know, but me and my girlfriends, we go to jazz festivals a lot. Now, true, a lot of the jazz festivals are changing. They seem to have a lot more R&B included into it. But we were just up in Monterey, and they still kind of kept it classy with the just strictly jazz. And I love it. So if that's something that exactly, because I'll definitely buy that one on vinyl as well. It's crazy because this is a business talk show. So although I know Joe, it's music, he still dropped so many nuggets when it comes to business. Like if you're out there listening and you're into the music industry or you're trying to get into it, he just pretty much told you guys about the streaming, the how the point system works, how it used to work, and all of that. Now I did hear from other artists. I think her name was, I was speaking with Moo Fresh. She's a rapper. So she has vocals too. At the Monterey Jazz Festival, and she was talking about the albums and how much the vinyl costs nowadays, because those albums were really expensive. And I was like, why is this album like $45-$50? But it's
because they're expensive now to press them now.
Yes, that's what she was saying.
There's not a record industry anymore, so there's not. Back in the day, I was able, in the 80s, 90s, I could just go down to LA and there's, maybe a dozen or so different vinyl pressing places that I can get stuff made. And as I DJ, say I produced something and I kind of wanted to test out the market, I can go down to the vinyl guy. I can get a whole album, vinyl 12-inch single and spend less than, $30 or $40. Now just to do, if you're just going to do one, it's almost $100 to do a vinyl.
Wow.
So people kind of, unless you can kind of do it in bulk and stuff like that. So those are those commodities. That's why it costs so much money to do it. But fortunately for me, in the industry, everyone knows I do hip hop, and my playing style, I'm a jazz musician by trade. That's what I do. I do more what's called straight ahead jazz, so you have to think more Miles Davis, Coltrane. Um, but I also play the contemporary jazz that you'll normally see at a jazz festival, and that's what the album's going to be. But me as a business person, it was always a thing of I've always known that I can create something that's just me that I like, and hopefully people gravitate to it. And there's some value in that. But in business, I
Yeah.
also know that I can't just do what I like, right? I can't. When I was used to sell suits, people used to get these hideous suits. But if that's what they like, that's what I sold, right? I can't point to them to the suit that I think, no, you know what, dude, you look like a clown in this suit. Let me get you hip to what's going on right now. Well, no. If I'm talking to that preacher who wants that button, 18 buttons down his, down the front,
The
he wants
Easter,
it to be
the
green
Easter
and
Sunday.
orange, right? And that's what he wants. Yo, I'm gonna sell him
Okay, so
5
that
orange and green.
that's different than music, though. You said that you couldn't do what you wanted. I think
Right. So here,
music is
but there's
artistry,
still
though.
marketing there, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I can create the music that I want to, but I could also create the music that people want to listen to,
Hmm.
and do it within those parameters, right? At the end of the day, I'm going to write everything and I'm going to produce everything. So, in terms of the monetization, it's still going to come to my pocket. The jazz thing is something that I have control of, in the sense of I control what songs go on there, what artists are on the album. But my heart is more something that my family, my friends who likes jazz and that particular style of adult contemporary jazz can listen to. Because I know people are not going to listen to the jazz that I like. I'm not going to do an album and have spend all this money with artists coming in for something that people are not really going to feel. But if I can have fun doing stuff that I know people will go to a jazz concert and listen to, then I'm going to create that. As long as I have the control to do it my way.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
You are such a blessing, and you have a wonderful radio voice. I just want to tell you that you have such a wonderful radio voice. You're so articulate. You go, Joe.
I'm so glad you said that. You know what?
Why?
Is it because I'm gonna be honest with you. I suffer from analysis paralysis,
Oh my Lord.
right? And coming up, people made fun of my voice because I have a high pitched voice and I talk like they don't know what part of the world I'm from. And so I remember when I used to rap, that was the one thing that I knew that whoever I was battling was going to talk about my voice. But I kind of did the Eminem thing where I was able to go beyond that and make it happen. So I remember when I first wanted to do a podcast, I spent all this money, got all the equipment and
And you
everything
got
going, and
scared.
I hated listening to my voice.
I don't think none of
I
us
was
like our
no
voice. I don't
one,
like my voice. Whatever.
yeah. But that's what it was, and I would listen to it, and I remember I did a whole season of 30 different shows that I did, and I kept listening back and getting the feedback. Now nobody that I let test the market said anything about my voice. They're like, "Yo, man, you're articulate, you're intelligent, you know how to speak." For me, it was like, "Yo, I sound like some squeaky dude who
Not at all. I don't hear that at all.
is
But
craziness."
but what's crazy? Because I feel like I sound like Marge Simpson. I sound
Mm,
like a heavy.
not
I
Mark
don't
Simpson.
know. My voice to me sounds heavy, and it doesn't seem like it's.
Wow.
I want it to sound soft and feminine and sexy or whatever. But I don't have that voice. I just
Yeah,
have.
I felt like I talk like Urkel with sleep apnea.
Not at
So
all. You
I'm
have a
like,
very
nah.
nice, it's soothing. You have a very nice voice. So stop it, cut it out, cut it
But no,
out.
no. So that's what I was with but that's what I'm talking about. The analysis paralysis, right? Is that I've sometimes in my life I've allowed me to analyze my way out of doing something. Right? Everything had to be on point. Even with this album, because I did everything and it wasn't mixed the way that I would think that like some of my professional guys did do it, but I knew that if I didn't just go out there and do it and put it out there, that I would never do it, right? In sales, we always say that everyone talks about this place, that there's no such place, and this, it's called Next Day Isle or Tomorrow Isle. It's an island that people will never get to, right? Because all we do is talk about what we're gonna do.
Yes.
And you'll never do it. If you're waiting for the, the right climate, the right thing, you're not gonna do it.
I'm so not one of those. Now I'll beat my own self up, but I'm gonna, if there's something that I want to do, I'm going to do it. And I'm gonna go gun ho. And I'm so glad that you didn't allow that to stop you from speaking. You didn't allow it to stop you from the radio, from your music, anything. I know you're behind the scenes a lot with a lot of the stuff, but you didn't allow it to stop you, because you're going to have to speak to people. You're going to have to promote it. You're going to have to be the front line. So I'm glad that you came on, and I'm glad that I was able to tell you have a very nice, soothing voice. And I'm glad that it blessed my airways today. So I do want to
bless me for having me on.
Thank you, Joe. I want everyone once again to know that this is the Joe Busby Musical Collective that we have heard today on the radio show. And it is dedicated to his beautiful mother, and it's a holiday record. So please go out and stream. Joe, tell them how can they find you. What is the name of the album? That's the one that we're looking for to stream.
Yeah. So in any platform at this point now, because I've had enough streams, you can just put my name, Joe Busby. Okay. You'll find it under the Joe Busby Musical Collective, and you'll see this beautiful blue background with a gold Christmas tree, and it's a Kansas City Christmas for Mama. That's the name of this particular album. And I want it to be something that's on everyone's holiday playlist for now and for every Christmas holiday from now on.
Well, thank you, Joe. Thank you for joining the SmartPath with Ms.Lee. You have a blessed morning.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. And we are going to sign out listening to another one of Joel's songs. And I want to say, be blessed and be a blessing.
Snow falling slow on the city street, candles glowing where the neighbors meet, pretty lights and them gift wrapped dreams. But I'm thinking about the king who set the scene. Children's laughter fills the winter air, carols rising, love is everywhere. Yet the greatest gift came meek and small, in a lowly manger, the Savior of us all. Don't forget the light, don't forget the name. When the carols fade, He remains the same. Every joy, every peace, every song we sing is 'cause of the Savior born to be the King. City lights are glowing, traffic never ends. Lists get longer, pockets start to bend, but the love we need every piece, every song we sing, is 'cause of the Savior born to be the King.